Hey everyone, this is Austin with Paragon City Games here for another walkthrough Wednesday for you. This week we're talking about Splendor. This is a resource management game in which you use gems to buy different resources. They give you different bonuses to eventually buy nobles and to eventually accumulate points to win the game. Okay, so on your turn, you can do one of three different actions. You can collect gems, buy cards, or reserve a card. Now, in order to collect the gems, what you do is you can get 3 different colored gems, or you can get 2 of the same color gems. So in order to get 2 of the same colored gems, you have to make sure that there are at least 4 of these gems in the pile. So for example, if I want 2 of these white ones, I got to make sure there's at least 4. And if there's at least 4, I can take 2 of these gems. The next thing you can do is buy one of these cards. In order to do that, you need to have the correct amount and the correct color of gems to buy these cards. So for example, this one, you need 4 black gems. So as soon as you get 4 black gems, you can buy these cards. These cards are important because they give you an extra gem bonus, and a lot of them will also give you points as well. And obviously you need points in order to win the game. When you buy these, they become yours, and you put them out in front of you as such so that everybody can see them. Now you can also reserve a card, which means that you'll take the top card of one of these decks and put it into your hand. Only you can see the cards that are in your hand. When you do this, you are also allowed to grab a gold gem. These gold gems are wild. You can use them to represent any color of gem in here, but they only count as 1. They don't count as 2 or 3 different gems. They only count as 1 gem. When you have enough gems in front of you, you have to take a noble. Now, these nobles don't give you any bonuses, but they give you points. So if I were to have 4 blue and 4 green, I would have to take this noble. Now, if you have enough gems that you could be visited by multiple of these nobles, you are allowed to pick which one you want. Each one of these is only going to give you 3 points, though. So it doesn't necessarily matter which one you take. And after you've been collecting these resources and after you've been able to buy enough cards, the first person to reach 15 points will trigger what is called the end game. So after that, everybody will have a chance to finish their turn, so that way the round is finished and everyone has the same amount of turns. Everybody counts up their points, and whoever has the most points will win the game. So you could be the person who gets 15 points and triggers the end game, but you could still end up losing the game because somebody after you buys a card that gives them 16 or 17 or 18 points. In case of a tie, the person with the fewest amount of cards, or the fewest amount of these cards that they have bought, will win the game because they got the most amount of points with the fewest amount of resources. So for this game, we recommend that you play with people who are 10 and up. It's really good to teach people how currency works, how risk management works, how using your resources works. This is a little bit more of a serious strategy game. So we recommend you play it with your family or maybe a group of friends that you have that are into a little more serious games like this. There's also an expansion that you can buy that goes along with this that adds different dynamics and different mechanics to the game. And there is also a Marvel version as well, where you are trying to collect Marvel characters and different locations within the Marvel universe in order to collect all the stones in order to defeat Thanos. Highly recommend these games. They're a ton of fun to play, especially when you've got some pretty competitive groups that think that they're pretty good at resource management games. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at 801-PARAGON or to message us on Facebook. Thanks, and we will see you next week. Boom, 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 boom. Hey everyone, Austin with Paragon City Games again for another weekly walkthrough, once a week Wednesday gameplay.